when I started the blog, I was just bored, so I started the blog, and I was on Blogger, and I'm just on there posting shit. It's a lot of Detroit shit. I'm just posting shit that, you know what I'm saying, I got a very unique opinion about, and you know, it might be offensive. Like one of the first things that I ever posted went viral before she was going viral was I posted how to cook crack, like a recipe and a step by step. You know what I'm saying? And that shit got so much attention. I'm like, I'm about to name my blog something, and I decide, you know, I'm from the Dirty Glove, of course, which is Detroit. And then, you feel me? I feel like I lost my mom and my dad, so I'm like a bastard. I'm out of place. I'm in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So Dirty Glove bastard. Who wouldn't even give a fuck? You know what I'm saying about the whether he founded it or the glory or nothing. He just wanted to use the platform to put Texas in a better position. Who was really so Texas? That's one thing I'll say about that nigga. He wanted to use my shit to put on Texas niggas, and I want to use my shit to put on Detroit niggas. Pooh called me like, nigga, I'm about to go to this party with Lil Boosie, and we on the Never heard from the nigga again.
So when he was in the Bay, he was with Boosie, no?
Nah, he was following Boosie. They was all at some party together, and he was like, I'm about to go to some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm following Boosie. He was with a whole different artist. I ain't sure what money. It was another nigga. I don't remember his name. He deactivated his Instagram. All types of shit, because niggas was pressing him.
Do anybody know what happened though?
I think it's wrong, you know, place, wrong time, mistaken identity. His sister don't even like us no more.
Yeah.
She hate us, nigga.
All right, here we go. Yo, what up, dog? Got a gatekeeper, Detroit gatekeeper in the building. Dirty Glove Bastard founder, Ziploc Mo in the building. What's good, my guy?
What up, dog?
Hey, man, you know, me and you, we got history. We go way back, man.
We do go back.
Definitely, bro, this interview is going to be unique, right? Because if people know you, they know a street side of you, but then shout out to Pooh, rest in peace, and we'll get on Pooh. But Pooh revealed to me the nerdy computer kind of geek side of you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have both. If you wanna, you know, try to succeed, you gotta be able to have a business meeting voice for these niggas, and then you can still talk to the niggas in the hood at the same time. So, you know, I went to UAD, Jesuit. That's a private school.
There you go.
I didn't really graduate, but I went there for the academy, and I went to Cass Tech. That's a very prestigious school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I ended up graduating from Redford, which ain't even around no more. That shit is a Myers superstore now. And that was like the hardest school in the city back then. So I went from the smartest, most, you know, up here to the motherfucking school where niggas get shot at the bus stop and shit. You feel me? And all of the niggas who I really knew from my neighborhood went to that school anyway. So once I got there, the music, the streets, all that shit kind of, the clothes, all that shit intersected. You know what I'm saying?
So I dropped 2 gatekeeper lists. I just dropped the second one. The first one had you on there. Of course, the second one had you on there. How did the city perceive that gatekeeper list?
I mean, a lot of niggas was mad, you feel me? But a lot of niggas was, you know, felt like they should have been on there. And they made it the next, when did you came out? Next year, the next time, maybe not next year, but whenever you drop another one, some people might not be on there and they done moved up and moved on. You know, how they gonna be mad? And especially coming from someone like you who is from here and you got ties around this bitch. So when it ain't like you just saying I'm making up a list and I ain't doing the research, you really know. And you watching this shit. So you know what I'm saying? Your opinion is valued by a lot of people. So if they wasn't on there and they knew you personally, a lot of niggas might have got mad. You know what I'm saying? But I would never be mad. If I don't make the list 1 year or, you know, I dropped a spot or 2, it's all good. Cause it's young talent in this bitch. The whole world's looking at Detroit damn near right now. So, you know what I'm saying? The people that's on that list right now are the people that's really making a spotlight and putting us on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody else on the motherfucking list.
No, for sure. Yeah, I thought the gatekeeper list was probably one of the most unique lists that you can see on the internet. Because usually lists are predictable, right? It's going to usually be artists. You might catch a producer, here and there, but you never saw a list that tried to approach highlighting the people behind the scenes, the shakers and the movers.
For sure.
And I always tried to, because I got a chance to talk to, shout out to my guy, Street Lord One. I had the chance to talk to him about the list. And I was like, hey, man, what you think about the list? We had like an hour-long conversation. And he was like, man, he said, I ain't understand the list. He was like, because why would a nigga want to be a gatekeeper? He was like, when I think of a gatekeeper, I think of a nigga that's trying to lock niggas in, or, you know what I'm saying, or lock niggas out.
Or lock niggas out, yeah.
And I said, well, I look at a gatekeeper as somebody who had the power to let niggas in. You know what I'm saying? And neither one of us is wrong, because a true gatekeeper do got the power to shut niggas out or let niggas in.
Will get blackballed, but you know, that's part of the music industry. It's a lot of niggas who should have been on and still ain't on. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't shake the right hand or might have offended the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you talking to. You never know who is in the room. He might be dressed bummy and look like a regular Joe. That nigga is all the power to end your career. So you got to be, you know, you never know who the gatekeeper in whatever city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
So I want to take the journey. So people who may not be familiar with Ziploc Mo and Gatekeeper, you are the founder, the curator of one of the biggest hip hop platforms in the country right now, Dirty Glove Bastard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me, man, when did you come up with the idea of Dirty Glove Bastard?
It's a long story. I like to tell it though, because I tell it to every motherfucker. They always be asking me. So when I got in a little legal trouble in Detroit, nigga, like 2005 and shit. So after I got that shit resolved and shit, I was like, I'm about to go open up a new, you know what I'm saying, chapter in my life. I'm gonna go with my baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Her mama and all them lived in Texas. They lived in Richardson.
Yeah.
They getting money out there with the white folks. So I said, fuck it. You know, he been telling her to come visit. So we went down there and took a visit, and it was nice. So eventually, I moved down to Texas. You feel me? In 2006.
Okay.
And when I moved to Texas, like I missed everything about Detroit. My friends, the bitches, the motion. I just missed everything. So I damn near felt like I had lost a parent. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I started the blog, I was just bored. So I started the blog and I was on Blogger. And I'm just on there posting shit. It's a lot of Detroit shit. I'm just posting shit that, you know what I'm saying, I got a very unique opinion about. And, you know, might be offensive. Like one of the first things that I ever posted went viral before shit was going viral was I posted how to cook crack, like a recipe and a step by step. You know what I'm saying? And that shit got so much attention that damn near was the first thing before shit was even going viral. That shit went viral. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, I had a little counter at the bottom of the page. That bitch started rolling. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing how many unique hits, how many visits. I'm like, oh, we doing some shit. So I'm like, I'm about to name my blog something. And I decide, you know, I'm from the Dirty Glove, of course, which is Detroit. And then, you feel me, I felt like I lost my mom and my dad. So I'm like a bastard. I'm out of place. I'm in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So Dirty Glove Bastard. You know what I'm saying? And then it picked up some steam because it was really just me posting shit. And I had my boy Hayes, shout out to him. He from Florida. He used to come there and I had a little chat box. He'd be in there talking shit and be like, yeah, I love this site. And you know what I'm saying? But he'd be arguing me and him. I done got into it with some of the niggas who work with me. You know what I'm saying? On the internet, like, man, I don't fuck with, you know what I'm saying, Florida or Baton Rouge, and we get to beefing city to city. But these niggas ended up being my brothers now because I done met them and they just like me. We was bumping heads because we were so similar. You know what I'm saying? Like Hayes is damn near, I could look in the mirror except he's white. You know what I'm saying? He does damn near all the same shit. We listen to the same music, talk shit the same way. You know what I'm saying? And it developed to the point now that, you know, from the blog to the Instagram, you know, we had a Twitter. That shit got closed because DJ Vlad shut our shit down.
Damn, what happened?
Shout out to DJ Vlad for being how he is.
What y'all must have posted some of his shit.
Man, you know, he posts our shit. He posts shit from us that we never reported him.
Yeah.
We post something from him and he gives us a copyright strike type shit. And it came from his office in Calabasas. I got the address and all that. I said, I'm gonna pull up on Vlad one day. Niggas like, you pull up on Vlad, you're gonna be in jail.
He said Vlad ain't
that
playing.
nigga, Vlad will put you in there. So I don't have no problem. Shout out to Vlad, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke. We ain't gonna never post nothing else from you, my boy.
And so here it is now in Texas with the blog. Now, at this time, Say Cheese is starting to come up.
Shout out to Shot in real life. First time I fucked with Cotton was the Chief Keef concert. That shit was legendary.
I remember that shit. I was there.
Me and Pooh was there. R.I.P. to my nigga Pooh. We was in that
Pooh.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? That nigga started that shit and, you know, took it to the next level. I was there before the billboards and before all of the real jump off. So I salute that nigga all day.
That same concert, that's at that time I was managing Gun, Fat Boogie and Street.
Gun, my nigga.
And me and Gun was in there because he was opening up for Chief Keef. And Boogie, no, rest in peace, Tato. Is that his name? No, not his name.
Tato's still around.
Not Tato. What's the one that, take that back. Rest in peace.
Tato was fucking, what's her name Cuban. All the time. Yeah.
What's the one that passed away from the lean?
Oh, Fredo. Fredo Santana.
Santana.
Nigga, he was one of the first artists that I really was tapping in with. Man, I knew ASAP Yams, you feel me? Man. Personally. Me and him have been in the same room a couple times and got off the real act together, fell asleep. That was my dog.
Yeah.
So, and you know what I'm saying? I've been in this shit so long with these rappers. There's been a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Snooty Wild was one of the homies.
Yeah.
He's no longer with us. Dolph, you know that was my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, ain't really recovered from that. Shamar's my dog. You know that's my dog.
Yeah.
That's my dog. So me and him talk a lot.
Oh, Shamar Alice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I you know what? Me and Shamar kind of, I ain't gonna say we never bumped heads, but I know when I dropped that first that first Texas gatekeeper list.
Yeah, he wasn't on the bitch. He got mad.
He was hot.
I mean, you know, he is gatekeeping.
For sure, no,
he is gatekeeping, but maybe next time. That's what you tell a nigga. That's what you gotta tell niggas.
He made the second list.
I know, but that's what you gotta tell niggas at the time. Maybe next time, nigga, keep it up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna tell a nigga. Don't be mad at me. Because you still, I'll maybe make an honorable mentions at the bottom or something for niggas who be salty sometimes. Because there's a lot of niggas who still got a lot going on up here right now. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't on the list, but niggas need to call them when they come to the city.
For sure. Now, here it is, Say Cheese doing this thing. Real life doing this thing. And because me, you know, my studio, Say Cheese, we in the same suite. So every interview Sean was doing was in my studio.
For sure.
And then Real Life Street Stars was literally right next door.
Oh, nigga, I remember.
You remember that building?
Shit's epic.
Yep.
We did an interview there with Pooh and shit and some more shit. I was there. I just didn't want to get on camera then.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. You know, back then, when I was in Dallas, I did not take this shit seriously because I was fucking around in South Dallas, nigga, on 4 Deuce with my Linway niggas. You feel me? Shout out to all my Linway niggas. OG Spoon, AK, and all them niggas is coming up now. Niggas Zillionaire, Doe.
Yeah.
I know all them niggas. They was my little niggas back then.
Yeah.
I was on that. They took me in like family over there, nigga. So I wouldn't worry about no. And the internet wasn't paying niggas like they was then. You know, it's like they are now. Like niggas is getting. Like the only thing that I missed out on, that we probably all missed out on, we would have been a lot richer, is when YouTube really started paying the like Logan Pauls of the world.
Yeah.
They switched the monetization because they made so much money so fast. So they switched it by the time I got in there. Now we don't knock the money. It's still coming. And it's really like, you know.
It's nice.
You can have a job, have a YouTube channel that's doing motion. You could be eating lobster tails and fucking ASMR shit, whatever they do. There's a lot of ways to get off. Hoes show they feet. I don't give a fuck. Get you some money. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like that back in 2007 when I started this shit. I was doing that shit for free. It was costing me to maintain the internet site every, you know, $99.99 a year for the whatever.
I remember that, yep.
So I wasn't tripping. Then we finally got some money from Big Sean. Nigga paid us like $4,000 for a campaign, but it was for a long time. But that's when I finally turned a profit on that shit. And I started seeing a bigger picture. Like, this shit is worth more than just getting into concerts for free and knowing rappers. I used to go sell, you know what I'm saying, drink to niggas and, you know what I'm saying, perks and real drug dealing shit backstage. I used to be like, nigga, I'm gonna just go back there and, nigga, Walker's my dog. Nigga, Lou Dean I got Lou
Shout out to
Dean.
Lou, that's
I
my
introduced
guy.
Lou Dean to Waka Flocka. I got him his whole first introduction, nigga, because we was back there, you know.
Doing what y'all do.
Back then, it was easy.
Lou Dean is probably one of my favorite people in the world.
Lou Dean's one of my favorite people. That's my nephew.
Funny.
Uncle Zippy.
Yeah.
Nigga, that nigga's on my head every time. It's like we've been together every day since then. I ain't seen him in a while.
Yeah. And now, I got introduced to you from at the studio, throwing the artist-producer kickbacks. And usually the artist-producer kickback, I have a keynote speaker. So usually it would be Sean. Then one year I had Pooh with Dirty Glove Bastard. And then this when you came in. So, this whole time I'm thinking Pooh founded Dirty Glove Bastard.
I let that shit go a lot.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
But it always confused me because I'm like, why we in Texas and why is it called Dirty Glove? You see what I'm saying? I was like, well, because I felt like it was a Detroit thing.
Oh, for sure.
And couldn't figure it out. And then he was like, yo, Big D, this my man's. He the one that really started it. And when you said he's from Detroit, then it all made sense. And I said, okay.
Who wouldn't even give a fuck? You know what I'm saying about the whether he founded it or the glory or nothing. He just wanted to use the platform to put Texas in a better position. Who was really so Texas. That's one thing I'll say about that nigga. He wanted to use my shit to put on Texas niggas. Yeah. And I want to use my shit to put on Detroit niggas.
No, for sure.
And we both came to the, and then my boy Dre, who's also with the shit, he's from Baton Rouge. He wanted to, put on his hometown niggas too.
Yeah.
But it's enough room for everybody. We ain't all got to be the head nigga. Just because I founded it. Now I only got to take a frontline position on that shit back then. Now I don't mind managing the Instagram or, doing all the motherfucking posts whenever niggas need me. But I'm not doing the interviews right now in Atlanta because I'm in Detroit.
Now, speak of that, because here it is, Pooh, rest in peace, and we'll get to Pooh in a second. But Dirty Glove is in Atlanta now.
Headquarters.
Headquarters in Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
But you also have, shout out to my guy DJ Bubble, got Dirty Glove.
That's my nephew.
Down in DF Dub. So explain the split. Because although you see the same logo, it look like they move separately.
We all still family, you know what I'm saying? Bubba really has a lot on his plate anyway. Yeah. So there's no way he could just do interviews by himself. He needs to find someone to just do interviews, do the freestyles, because Bubba manages one of the hottest niggas in Texas, nigga. Fucking Arlington or Fort Worth or Dallas. He met one of the hottest niggas in Texas. Then he's already DJing on the side. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can already tell, because sometimes a nigga hit me like, man, Bubba won't pick up for me. Well, he always pick up for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really trying to call this nigga every time somebody is looking for him unless it's important. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga's family. He's with us. I'm stamping everything Bubba do. You know what I'm saying? We might not have the same YouTube channel and shit, but it's still the same. It's family.
Do it ever be any like friction when people like, man, this kind of like maybe hurting the brand a little bit because it's being pulled in so many ways?
We ain't really too much worried about hurting the brand. We trying to branch out. We really trying to do. We was doing video direction for a while down there. We really just started doing the performances only. But we shot a video for the nigga Tech.
Yeah.
From Baton Rouge. And I think OMB Peasy was in it with him. You know what I'm saying? That was the first one. And they did a couple more, but really, we just really trying to find another lane. We was about to do DGB gaming. We was about to do, we just trying to find another stream to keep this shit going. Cause forever is in terms of the internet, that shit could be a year or 2 years. Yeah. You be finished before you know it. So you got to stay relevant.
When it comes to like the Off the Porch, how was that ran? Like now who's over Off the Porch in Atlanta? You got to
really go through my boy Hayes, because he's the one who does the majority of the interview.
Got you.
And that's my boy from Florida.
Got you.
The white dude. The tall dude. Fresh as shit. Everything he wears look like it came out the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, off the mannequin in Neiman Marcus or Saks or something. I don't even know. My boy be fly as dog shit now.
So how did y'all meet old boy from Florida? How did he get put into the mix?
So Hayes is damn near my, he's really my best. He's like my brother, but I got him saved in my phone. It says my white brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't like always saying white, because I don't even see him as white no more. He's really a nigga.
Yeah.
He ain't never called me the N-word.
Yeah.
You see all the videos I post, niggas getting knocked out saying the N-word.
Yeah.
So you know I stand on this N-word shit. And he ain't never crossed the boundary, but he could.
Yeah.
Al Prophet, you know who he is?
Shout out to Al Prophet.
Went to school with him. He put me in a movie. First movie I ever did, Murder City.
Okay.
A long time ago. I was up in guns and shit. I was young.
Yeah.
I had a whole hairline and everything then. You know what I'm saying? Then Art, the Karen, Art by Art, he do all the videos for everybody.
Okay.
He's young. He's like 22. That's my other. I got 3 white niggas who
White niggas.
I don't even, if they vote for Trump or whatever, it's cool. Now, I got a lot of white niggas I sold some shit to,
Yeah.
and they come around, I don't like them niggas. They start talking political, I'll slap one of them niggas. I'm telling you, dog, this real shit. They start talking that shit about some Trump or MAGA or Black Lives or Blue Lives. I'd be like, man, bitch, just because you buy that shit, you a dope fiend anyway, nigga. I don't want you over here getting political.
Yeah.
We don't talk that shit. I don't even ask the people who I be around what they believe and how they vaccines. You do you.
Yeah.
Some of my niggas is radical. They be like, man, that shit gonna kill you. Well, I took the vaccine because I had COVID and I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I ain't getting this shit twice.
I feel it.
I wasn't going back down that road.
On my Instagram, I'm known for kind of poking the bear. Sometimes I talk shit to street niggas.
These are my niggas though.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
You feel me? Yeah.
Sometimes I be talking trash to street niggas. I be like, niggas who be in the street are broke. Not that they're not making money in the street.
They just don't say nothing. They live check to check and day to day.
You
don't think about the big picture.
Do you feel like most people, if they came from great households, had money, parents had money to invest whatever business, that they would still end up being in the street? Or are people usually attracted to the street because of their conditions?
I mean, I came up in a pretty good household. You know what I'm saying? My shit wasn't fucked up. I still wanted to go hang with them knuckleheads and shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
So, like, what if all your knuckleheads, what if all your partners?
They are.
Y'all in Beverly Hills. Y'all grew up in Beverly
still gonna
Hills,
be
Calabasas.
They still gonna be knuckleheads because we was like that. Like, I be with, you mean like if they was like Jaden Smith and Justin Bieber rich and we came up like that? Look at the niggas who got kids who's got money.
Yeah.
Ain't they knuckleheads? T.I.'s son will sock you, nigga. He'll run up on a nigga. And Boosie's son too. You think they playing with Charleston? They gonna get your boy.
They ain't gonna touch Charleston.
Say nobody gonna touch my. I like
White.
Charleston White to an extent. Some of the shit that he says I can agree with. Honestly,
he is street nigga kryptonite.
I can agree with some of the things he says though. Honestly,
that's why nobody would touch him.
But
because everybody,
Boosie's son and T.I.'s son is gonna crash out over Charleston. You don't think so?
They would.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think
just because you got money does not
Chicago.
mean you smart and you're not gonna be ready to risk it all.
Yeah. Speaking of that, what you think about the situation with Boosie?
That's bullshit, but the nigga was Boosie been getting real loose lately, but that shit was some bullshit. He had the gun in his pocket or something.
Yeah.
That's not cool. But it could have been fake. It could have been a toy. You never know. They gotta prove that shit.
But can a felon have a fake gun?
Yeah, why not? I'm a felon. I got a fake gun in my car.
I guess. But like, he was being on live. Like, who fault was it? Was it the person with the camera or is it Boosie for being reckless?
Look, man, that's apples and oranges. When a nigga start doing shit on live and feeling, not paying attention to shit, whoever's taping, that's the same shit with Ja Morant. Who says that gun was even real? That nigga had a lighter gun. They just want to, nigga gotta go down. Nigga want to scapegoat a nigga. Boosie's like Tupac to us.
Yeah.
We look up to Boosie. I be posting all the time, protect Boosie at all costs, nigga. Boosie's part of the family. Boosie, we got millions of interviews with Boosie. He done free interviews. We got some of the best interviews we ever did with Boosie.
Man, I need to throw a DGB logo on my shit so I can get some free interviews from Boosie.
Boosie ain't done a free interview in about 5 years.
Yeah, no.
He did a good one. He did a good one.
If you can look at what Dirty Glove Bastard is offering to the culture, like what you feel like is y'all most iconic interview y'all done?
Of all of them, I really feel like the first one when we did Dolph on the porch, really on the real porch, the Corey Mo house.
So he was the very
first interview off the porch, on the porch. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I was still in the mix. Like I was at Corey Mo house.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corey Mo. We might not even be cool with everyone like he used to be, but he's the one who helped put us on with the whole groundwork at first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the interview. He let us do it on the porch, gave us the cameraman. You know what I'm saying? We took it and did what we did. But Corey Mo's house used to be the spot, nigga.
Yeah. Now take me to the day you found out Lil Pooh got killed. Because as you remember, me and Pooh sat down, we did an interview. I think our interview was like 2 hours, 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
And he was just spilling it out. And you know, I was asking Pooh questions and he had like real long answers. And in my head, I'm like, damn, I did not know Pooh was going to talk this long. So I'm thinking in my head, once I get home, I'm going to just have to cut this shit up. And then, I want to say, like 3 days later, my homegirl Toya hit me up like, D, you heard what happened to Pooh? I'm like, what's up? She's like, he got killed out in Cali.
That shit blew me.
Take me through that day, how you found out about Pooh.
I wasn't even down there. You know what I'm saying? In Texas at the time where I used to live down there. Pooh used to be at my house every day. Yeah. That nigga stayed at my house. Damn near. He'd come over in the morning, bring his laptop. He'd be over there working. You know what I'm saying? He'd be fucking posting shit or chopping up some shit or talking about the artists he was managing. He was managing Sherwood Marty at the time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Sherwood was going up.
Yeah.
And then Sensei Molly was, you know what I'm saying? He was co-managing her with Gunna. She was starting to take some motion. I was in Detroit like shit. Pooh called me like, nigga, I'm about to go to this party with Lil Boosie and we on the Never heard from the nigga again.
So when he was in the Bay, he was with Boosie now?
Nah, he was following Boosie. They was all at some party together and he was like, I'm about to go to some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm following Boosie. He was with a whole different artist. And Sherwood Marty was another nigga. I don't remember his name. He deactivated his Instagram.
Yeah.
All types of shit because niggas was pressing him.
Do anybody know what happened though?
I think it's wrong, you know, place, wrong time, mistaken identity. His sister don't even like us no more.
Yeah.
She hate us, nigga. Ashley. I'm sorry to her. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even there. I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But Ashley, she told the nigga like, what happened to my brother, nigga, fuck y'all type shit. I be sending her money every Pooh's birthday's like right by Christmas.
Yeah.
So we try to send her like $5,000 and shit, or $1,000 or $2,000, some type of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
She don't even give a fuck. She like, fuck y'all niggas. And we wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even doing shit with DGB. It wasn't even DGB business at the time. He was doing his own thing, just moving around, doing, you know what I'm saying? He might have been out there because he was popping, because we was popping, and he opened up a lot of open doors for his artists and for who.
For sure.
I ain't talked to Sherwood Marty since that shit happened. Honestly.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't blame him. I think he was feeling the pressure too. That kind of fucked his whole momentum up in his career and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because Pooh was well loved by lots of people.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
After Pooh passing, what was your vision with Dirty Glove Bastard? Because it was like Pooh kind of took Dirty Glove Bastard and put it on his back.
He elevated that motherfucker for sure. I wasn't taking that shit serious.
Yeah.
I was in the streets with some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I was, like I said, I was trying to get into shows and hang out with motherfucking rappers and fuck with hoes and shit. I'm like, fuck it. I know rap niggas. I'm selling drugs to niggas. Pooh like, man, this shit bigger than that, man. This shit is fun. But that's not what we were trying to get rich. And then he died, like right when we started taking off. Like we started taking off, nigga. And then that nigga was gone. And I was like, fuck this shit, kind of. But the other homies was like, nigga, we about to keep this shit going.
Yeah, I kind of saw everybody come together.
They're like, nigga, we about to, everybody's like, we about to really keep it. And we hired a couple new people who really, Michaela from down there, she be going crazy. She do all the good interviews.
When I saw at the viewing, I seen the shift towards like the focus of keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? Picking up the banner for Pooh, where again the white dude Everybody that came
Hayes
from
and
Atlanta.
Bubba for sure started it.
Yeah, Hayes and Bubble. Like all the guys that came in with Hayes and they was up there at the podium and they talked.
Spitty been there from the beginning too. He's he's kind of quiet behind the scenes. I'm not gonna leave him out. You know what I'm saying? But Spitty is managed is like Spitty's really like I would like to call him like the CFO. Like he handles all the shit.
Got you.
Like that. You feel me? I might be the CEO, but that nigga really facilities, monies, and paying for this big ass building and all this shit and whatever else we got going on, and we ain't got to worry about shit. The lawyer, whenever we got legal litigation, that's I can't do all of that type of shit, even if I wanted to.
When you look at blogs and how things are operating right now, a lot of people like to blame the blogs for majority of the beefs that goes on. Do you feel like blogs have any fault in the beefs and when people get hurt by
some things we not gonna post? You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, a long time ago, there was a video, a nigga looked like Pooh Shiesty with like a trainee titties or something. Nigga like, look at Pooh Shiesty or something. There's some weird shit. I said, I'll never post this because this is not even verified. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna post nothing about legal shit unless it's already public information. We're not gonna post no fights between niggas because that's gonna get your page flagged. You better know that. We're not posting no, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know. When it comes down to the internet, if you made the video your fucking self, this is how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street nigga too. If you filmed yourself doing some dumb shit and wanted to be public information and I've reposted it, if I feel like reposting it and whatever, nigga, that's it. Yeah. Why'd you tape that shit? That shit should be secret. Like Charleston said, nigga, find a nigga with that camera and get him out of there, man. Delete the footage, nigga. But I've had people like take that shit down. There was some hoes twerking in prison. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you about to get my cell rated. Well, bitch, why did you post that shit? You feel me? I took the shit down. Yeah. Because they was like hitting me on the jail phone. Like, and I'm talking to the hoes like, well, bitch, I'm in Detroit. I don't care about none of that shit.
Like, why y'all post it? You
let a nigga record that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not me snitching on nothing. I don't say alleged. I'm gonna make sure alleged is in there. I'm not gonna say a shooting happened and this nigga did it. Yeah. This ain't Tekashi over here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not speaking. We don't even hate on Gunna on my shit because we don't know what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying?
Why not? I guess my question is
it's like a wave. Everybody wants to all of a sudden be the real nigga, hate on this nigga, but you don't know what's in this nigga's agreement. You don't know what Thug says about it. It's not even official yet. You know what I'm saying? What if Thug come home? Hopefully he do, and he be right next to Gunna, and then all you niggas look stupid. You feel me? So we just prefer to leave that to be resolved.
Is that selective politics? Like, because a lot of people may say if that was any other popular rapper that said what Gunna said, that everybody heard, yes, sir, yes,
a lot of niggas said that. Slime Life Shorty and Unfook and a bunch of niggas said that same thing. We ain't stopping none of their motion either. So why we all on Gunna's ass?
So would they still be considered snitches?
I'm not. You gotta wait and see what happens. Niggas snitching all over this bitch. There's niggas in the street snitching and complaining about Gunna. Yeah. That's what niggas need to understand. When we post a nigga who's snitching, you know who we posted who was snitching? And the nigga said, take that shit down. And I told nigga, suck my dick, nigga. Ooh. Skinny from the 9 or whatever. Okay, yeah. It was a video of him big snitching. And we be on 6ix9ine, but he'll report your page. So you can't be posting too much shit. Yeah. You gotta know your battles. If you making money off the internet, why you about to start a fight with a nigga who can shut your shit down just because he's telling? You think he's not gonna tell on you too? He's telling on everyone. Well, why the fuck he telling the police? Why you think he won't gonna tell Instagram that you posting some shit?
I have a question with this. Just, say, because I know you're familiar with the streets. And I know we kind of all over the place a little bit, but fentanyl. Like, why would people want to sell fentanyl? Like, that shit, like, kill your clients.
Listen, man. I don't know anything about fentanyl except niggas be asking for it. You feel me? You got certain niggas who request that shit.
That request straight up fentanyl.
The other shit ain't strong enough. Niggas been playing with the drugs or something, man. Fentanyl is not even, you feel me? That shit is not even a drug that you should be ingesting. That's for niggas who's on their deathbed. Yeah. Niggas want to go there.
But why would anybody, like, the pills is coming in, why would they want to cut with fentanyl? Because it seems like you're killing off your clientele.
Some of the niggas is strong. Fentanyl ain't killing everybody. I don't want none. You feel me? I don't even want to touch it.
Yeah. So if somebody,
but I probably have at some point because niggas is selling so much fake shit. They got fentanyl in weed. They got fentanyl in motherfucking. I seen a nigga in New York talking about it's in some grabber leaf, some grabber or something. I was like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
But niggas spray that shit on some shit.
Should all drugs, because of all the artificial or fake drugs that's coming in, should all drugs be made legal?
Nah, I don't think so. That's gonna fuck up the economy for niggas like niggas in the hood. You feel me?
Why is that?
Cause niggas live off of drugs. If you make drugs legal, who's gonna get the money?
Yeah, the white people. Well, I say this from a public health.
You can make weed legal. That's fine.
Yeah.
When a nigga make like dog and cocaine and shit, nigga, you see what's going on in Amsterdam? Ain't no niggas over there. Niggas move.
The reason why I say that is because if it's legalized, then the person know if they want to go in and get a perk, the perks, they know they buying perks.
Now, this is what you gotta do when you get your perks. You don't get them motherfuckers off the street for $10. Niggas always trying to save some money and shit. You feel me? And then they sell fentanyl test kits, actually. Or you can even get them hoes, I think, for free from some places.
Yeah.
Go out to Bloomfield where the niggas dying in Grosse Pointe. They giving them hoes out.
Now, I know in Portland, they got dope houses, like legal dope houses. They got like registered nurses in there with the test kits.
But you remember the nigga who was selling shit legally in Toronto? He had a sign and he had like measurements for grams and shit and they took his ass to jail. So I don't think illegal is a different, its category is illegal, nigga.
Well, federal and state. So, I mean, technically, feds can come in at any time.
Weed used to be legal here, but wasn't legal like federally. So niggas was getting fucked up. They finally cleared that shit some years ago. But at first it was like a thin line
between. Got you. Now, when it comes to you right now, in the mix of the media and the life, like what do Ziploc got going on? Like far as the music behind the scenes, things of that nature. What you feel like? What you touching out here right now?
I was doing some management. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really doing that shit no more.
I said like babysitting.
I don't really like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Artists. We've been down this road with many niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nigga Pooh was managing, like I said, Ludine. That nigga, he's took off.
Yeah.
He's doing great. That's so niggas see that and be like, well, shit, you could do it again. Maybe I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Real. Like I said, we really trying to get into films. My nigga Gutter TV is making a movie.
Shout out Gutter. That's my guy.
He's gonna throw me in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I got another nigga, my nigga from Dallas, my boy Yellow Boy. He's got a movie with Murder Pain coming, some Detroit Dallas shit.
Okay.
Got a whole script development. Nigga done cashed out and all this, so it's coming. Just give it some time. I'm gonna be in that shit.
I need to get in some movies, man.
What you mean? Why not?
Rook already promised me a 6-star in Rome.
Al Prophet, I've been in some shit with Al Prophet, but I told him not to, you know what I'm saying? Don't put that shit out type shit. Cause I don't even want to be on, cause he's doing like real documentary shit. I don't need to be involved in none of this shit.
Yeah, he be on it.
But like I said, that's my dog. We was over there in Log Cabin when the rappers got found up in there. I was all type of footage. I said, you can't put that shit out.
Damn.
That's the last time I was with my dog. You feel me? He was up here and we had a ball. And Dame Dot was over, he wasn't over there then, but Dame Dot was with us that time, you know what I'm saying? Me and LP go back, way back. You understand?
Like you cool, especially on your Snap, and we'll get right in with this. On your Snap, you'll post a lot of them gory niggas getting
that's
shot up
that shit's
videos.
Uncensored, really, and they don't really keep up with it.
Are you desensitized from shit? Because sometimes I see it and I cringe. Some stuff I just swipe real quick.
The illest video I ever seen on the internet. This shit is bad. You feel? I mean, it ain't really that bad to me, but it might be bad to niggas. A nigga the cartel cut a nigga face off. You feel me? Like a mask, and put that hoe on, and was smoking a cigarette with the fake face on top of his real face.
Oh, no, yeah.
And this nigga was over there laughing. I said, this shit is why I will never fuck with the Migos and try to run off for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because They ain't playing. The Sinaloa, the Zetas. I've been seeing shit online. Nigga, I see a shit. I am kind of desensitized. I done seen niggas die in real life, though, nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about on the internet. So that's why I look at that shit like that's nothing. I done seen niggas stinking in real time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you what, man, Zip, bro, you know, you been my guy for a minute.
Oh, no, you gonna be my guy for the longest until this bitch finished.
Hey,
you feel
man.
me?
Well, you always welcome to come sit down, bro. Hey, man, until we meet again.
Nah, I'm gonna see you next time you here, my nigga.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Love you, my nigga.